I'm occasionally asked what help and assistance is out there for families who cannot afford a funeral, and there is help. The first of all is the application form to the Department of Works and Pensions for a funeral grant. Government have promised in the last few weeks to speed up that process and get a family a very speedy response. We always give a family an application pack from the Department of Works and Pensions for a funeral grant called an SF200, and that needs filling in by the person making the application. There are certain criteria that has to be met. Secondly, applications can be made to the local authority for them to cover the cost of the funeral. And social funerals are handled by the environmental health public protection offices of each and every council. It's very, very important, however, and really is important, I can't emphasize this enough, that if you're going to go down the route of using the community supported cost of funeral payment, that you do not register the death with the registrars, because the process of registration leads you to sign a declaration that you will arrange for the disposal of the deceased person. If you do that, the local authority will step back and say, you have signed taking responsibility, therefore you are responsible. Many funeral directors will introduce you to those who can assist in spreading the cost. But it's very important that if you need to spread the costs, that you tell the funeral director at the very earliest stages, so that those arrangements can be put in place. Because this is not a loan agreement, because otherwise the funeral director would have to have a consumer credit license. When it comes to baby funerals, stillbirth funerals, or babies that are only a few days old, we currently do not make charges ourselves, but there are other costs that do have to be met with local authorities, burials and the like. All of those are equally available to be discussed and considered openly with the funeral director of your choosing.